The Binarycore Podcast is brought to you this week by 2PipsCast. 2Ps in a Podcast is a storytelling podcast by Gavin and James, where they discuss random subjects and tell stories about their life and friendships. Often they have guests. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not, but no episode is complete without a dick joke or two. Highbrow stuff. You can check out their stuff at 2pipscast.podbean.com or search for 2pipscast on iTunes. Also, check them out on Twitter at 2pipscast. You'll also be able to find a link to their sites in the link dump below.
Matt and Barry on the podcast.
I'd watch that show.
Me too.
Yeah, because you should have your own morning podcast show. Daily.
I don't know if I could do it daily.
Every day.
Mostly because I have work.
You can do it on the way
like
to
5 a.m. and do it.
Just do it before work.
You mad?
Don't you remember when...
mad, bro?
You cray-cray?
Troy and Abed did it at like 3 in the morning, didn't they?
Yeah, but I am neither Troy nor Abed.
I could be both.
You could be... You look like both.
Yeah.
You do kind of look like Abed a little bit, like a white Abed.
Yes.
Like the guy with the white Abed from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met other Abeds? Like evil Abed.
What, Barry with a goatee?
No, he hasn't got a goatee, he's got a moustache, doesn't he?
No, he's got like a full... It's just
No,
a
yeah,
box,
he does. Yeah, he
box
does.
goatee.
He's got a box goatee.
You're like an evil Barry.
You look
Oh
like
god,
evil.
could you imagine Barry with like a goatee?
Hey, I sometimes have a goatee. I look terrible, like some kind of evil
Villain.
twin villain.
Barry, grow a goatee. This needs to be done.
Yeah.
I think
We
you
wouldn't
should...
know if you were evil. If you turn up with like just goatee
I've
one
got
day
the
and be like,
best
you're
idea
coming,
now.
you're evil Barry.
Barry,
What up?
grow a goatee for next Thursday.
Yeah.
Everyone else goes superheroes, you go as the villain.
But like a Barry villain.
Yes, like a Barry.
Who the hell are you?
What does that
I'm
mean?
a villain Barry. You're a villain Barry.
I'm a villain Barry.
Are you going to see?
You're a wizard Harry. You're a
he is.
villain Barry.
We're both going.
As the villain Barry.
Yeah.
You're a villain
I need a
Barry.
Hagrid just to say it next to me.
Oh, go as Hagrid. Just for that. Just to go, you're a villain, Barry.
You're a lizard Harry. You there. Put that in the middle.
Really weird. Clarify what you're talking about.
No.
My penis.
No. Okay, now that's
I
clarifying.
wonder if I hear the thud of it.
No, no one heard the thud.
It's going to do a lot for my reputation on Binarycore.
It's the thud of the bone hitting the table.
So, first podcast in like 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Well,
no,
the first
one
with
you
us.
lot are on.
Yeah.
They did it without us.
Yeah, we
last
don't
week.
listen to you much.
Yeah, no, we didn't listen to me. But
I know
because you
what
were
say.
there.
I was on them. I have to vet them, so I have to listen to
I
them.
listen
Yeah,
to
you
our
do.
own podcast.
We weren't racist last week, which was good.
They didn't. No, David was almost racist.
Two
but
potatoes. That's ridiculous.
he was almost racist. Instead of saying the racist thing, he went, according to black media culture. And that was how he got round it. And I was like, no, that's legitimate.
That's really good. Things we did well last week. We were almost.
I like that the one podcast that you have had that isn't racist, I have not been on.
No, normally
But maybe
David normally causes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's
I-
normally some editing afterwards where it's like David said a word he probably wasn't meant to say. He didn't mean to say it. He just sort of said
Sometimes I cough or I record the Hoover and place it over the top of
it.
it.
It's because of rap music. It did the same to me where I constantly saying words I shouldn't be saying.
People like you, I fucking hate you.
Why?
People that blame media for your stupidity.
No. It's
Just because Exhibit says certain words doesn't mean that you can't go around saying them too.
Leave it.
Twos now.
The thing is, we got listening to the music. We're listening to the music every day, and we just got used to those words being part of our vocabulary. It got to the point
Did you
where
hear about that
couldn't
guy
stop.
who went to court about it? Shouting that out the window at a policeman.
Yeah, he wasn't shouting at a policeman. I swear we spoke about it on a
Might have
podcast.
done.
I don't remember.
It
Oh,
was.
we've gotten to that point.
Yeah, we've gone to that point. We're already talking about stuff. No, it was he grows up in an area where there are lots of black people,
Yeah.
and it's a term of endearment that
To
he
his friend,
uses
yeah.
to talk to his friends. And he wasn't talking to a police officer; he
No,
was
he
talking
was.
to his friend.
No, he shouted it at... I read the court case.
Oh, right, okay.
He shouted it at a police officer, which is why he got arrested.
But he uses it as a term of endearment,
Yeah.
and so he was being friendly to the police officer, and that's why he got away with it.
Well, it wasn't so much... It was more of a casual term of, hey, man, what's
Yeah,
going on?
but he wasn't being...
Yeah.
Because he wasn't saying it in the racist way, that's why he got away with it. Yeah, we did have this, because I said to you, it'll be interesting for subsequent court cases. It will be stupid northern man versus people. Or whatever they'll call the court case.
If it's something versus the crown, it's always R. It's R versus whoever.
Arr.
No, as in Regina.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever the male version of that is. I imagine
Reginald.
Reginald D. Hunter.
He's a good comedian.
He is a pretty cool comedian. That was an odd segue.
Yeah, though his best comedy is actually about racism, but it's when he's talking about how English people do racism, because we're racist within our own race. We have different class levels. It's like
I thought it was like damn white people.
No, it's like advanced racism. It's we can be racist within our own race.
Yeah, we're racist to people of higher or lower classes.
But yeah,
because we're much more awesome than other countries.
But yeah, that's what we've moved past racism and we've moved into classism. Yeah. And he's saying he really hopes America don't move into that because he's fucked.
Beardism.
Like Thatcher scared of people with beards. Thatcher was scared of people with beards.
That's because she was gay.
I don't think that's Matt's views, not the views shared by Binarycore. Last week I had to do that because Adam was coming up with genocide. Last week's podcast was all about Adam committing genocide,
which he has done many times before.
Brings up a lot of that.
Which is amazing. I found out because obviously, like, you've got John and David all on there, like, yeah, we're going to play through Mass Effect 3 so that we don't commit genocide.
Apparently, I'm going to have to commit genocide.
He doesn't have a choice because it's it's to do with Legion and other characters who I will not name. Yeah. He didn't activate. He's starting from a brand new save in Mass Effect 3.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't have Legion.
Ah, yeah, you have to then. There is no possible way. No, there is.
But there's because
they replace him. There's a random replacement.
But there is a point system effectively.
Yeah.
You need to score 5 out of the 7 available points.
But one of them is definite.
2 points. Yeah, one of them is for definite, and I missed that one. I had 6 points, but I missed the one you absolutely need. Yeah. He can still get the one that he absolutely needs, but he'll only get a maximum of 3 points now because of starting from a new save.
So I'm only like an hour into Mass Effect 3, so I might continue off my save from number 2.
That might be a better idea.
Yeah. Well, not my original save, because on my original save, for some reason, everyone died. Yet I've picked the right people and I had the right loyalties. Not everyone should have died. I would never have got the perfect, but not everyone should have died.
Tony's back early.
It's a Tony. It's Tony. But yeah, so
I think you should carry on with the same.
Italian, Pope Mario. Anyone?
Pope Mario. I think you said Pope Mario.
Barry.
No, the new Pope is Pope Mario.
Yeah.
Barrier. Pope Barrier.
Pope Barrier.
Pope. You son of a bitch, the Pope.
I think you should carry on your same and commit genocide. No, get over and done with.
Who's wrong with you?
And he's back. He's excited. Yeah. Podcast.
Yeah, I know. Most of that came up as audio. Squeaky.
Tony,
Game of Thrones.
Sex.
Not Game of Thrones. That's
not Throne of Goats.
No, there are no Thrones of Goats.
More Doctor Who.
Speaking of that,
like the one
have you seen the 1995 version of Game of Thrones intro?
No.
It's so good. It's like Buffy, like really nice.
VHS
it's all VHS.
It's a VHS.
That's awesome.
A cheesy backdrop,
with really crappy music.
Yeah.
And it's like they'll have like the characters, and then there'll be the bit where they've got the character's name, and they'll turn to the screen and go,
yeah, like that.
And then it has
Sean Bean.
That's awesome.
And it's on Geeks Are Sexy, so
I have to see that.
Yeah,
I got a text tonight from my parents. They just watched episode 9 of Game of Thrones season 1.
Oh,
they just watched episode 10.
Is that when
they text me after episode 9?
Cuts when he's about.
No, that's when they kill him.
Yeah, episode 9 is when they kill him.
Yeah, but you still don't.
No, you do. It ends with episode 9.
Yeah,
I watched it like a month ago.
He swings and it ends. So
you see his head come off.
Lucy's here.
Sure you don't.
That was unexpected.
How else did Tony get home?
I don't know. I thought he walked.
That means he would have finished at like 7:30.
That's what I thought. I was about to say to him, you finished earlier than expected. I did not realise that the lemon was here.
Lemon?
SpottyLemon.
Huh, she's
okay. Does anyone else think it's a...
No, would I ever?
Does anyone else think it's a bit weird that Adam watches Game of Thrones with his parents? Because it's softcore porn, really.
No. It could be worse. He could watch
actual
Spartacus.
Or, Spartacus. That's
just Lucy Lawless.
You film like when you were like 14 or so with your parents and they had like graphic sex scenes.
And it's a bit weird.
You get that horrible awkward boner.
No, I mean it was like you've seen the film before and you know that scene's coming up and you're there going, don't look directly at it, but do not look away either,
because they will know.
I just make it more awkward by saying that was a brilliant sex scene. I know.
Does anyone mind if I whack it out?
Just make
that's one for the wank bag.
You just go, well,
the tits on that, Dad.
Nipples are a bit too large for me.
No, it's a bit.
No, I can't do black ladies. No,
sorry, Mum.
I was in a car with someone the other day. Then we were driving along, and back to racism. And
we started.
It's not racism. It's just my point of view that I do not find them attractive.
That's fair.
Tony's views are not
the guy in the backseat.
Exactly.
The guy in the backseat, we're driving along, the guy in the backseat goes, oh, fucking look at the arse. Oh, no, she's black, fuck it. It's just as we went by, just the way he quickly changed
I will
his
be
tone.
completely honest, I have done that many a time.
It's just the way he did it.
Never out loud.
Look at the arse
though.
now, fuck it, she's black.
Yeah, you can. I've never said it out loud, but I've gone, no.
You've just admitted this to the internet.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter about the internet. They don't know who I am.
Guys, I'm doing
can't-
the internet.
Like, cut off like half your listenership.
No.
Listenership.
Half of our listenership is in this room.
Yeah.
So I think we're good.
If Barry's half cast, then half our listenership has been cut.
Well, me and Barry count as multicultural, so...
Really? What, because you're both Chinese?
Yeah.
Some way down the line.
Still multicultural.
Barry's
And
wife
she's
is
a
quite
Jew.
No,
Chinese.
I'm not.
Are you not?
No.
You had the test?
What, did someone get a bag of coins and go, do you want it? And she was like, no. And they were like, you're not Jewish.
You may have gone a bit too far there, but yeah. Apparently
That
that's how
means
the
I'm
test.
Jewish. Man.
Give me the coins.
Yeah,
It
you
means
like
that's
you
how
like
how cat's Jewish.
liking money doesn't mean you're Jewish. Otherwise, most people pass that test or fail that.
But
I
going
forget how it
to
works.
any means necessary to
It
get a
depends
bag
who's
of
doing
coins.
the test.
Well, it's that if you're a Jew, you have a bag of coins, a bag of gold coins or anything, don't you? Well, you have two. You have one fake bag.
You're getting this from South Park.
Yes.
Have you lot gone and seen Book of Mormon yet?
No,
No, because it's only in previews. It's not for general sale
Next
tickets.
month, isn't it?
No. Okay. Well, Sam's already been and seen it, so I think he must have got a preview ticket. This guy at work, an American guy, and I was stuck in the elevator with him for a couple of minutes, and it was the funniest conversation ever. He wasn't talking to me; he was talking to this other woman. He was like, "Oh, they've got that new play on Book of Mormon. Thinking I'm going to go see it." And I was like, "Oh, I remember Matt and Tony saying they were going to see that, and Sam said he saw it, said it was really good." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go see it because my parents are Latter-day Saints." And I went, "Oh God!" And he went, "Yeah." And it's very rare that you see a play about God, and specifically, Mormons and Latter-day Saints. I can't wait to report back to them on how it's going to be. And I'm like, "You poor man. I want to be there as you watch it."
Yeah, I'd love to watch
see
the
your
horror
face.
on his
Yeah,
face.
just him being like, "Yeah, we get to sing along." And then, "What are you doing?" It just would be
Yeah,
so
I've
good.
heard it's like cocks on stage and everything.
Because there's two guys, and one of them is very, Mormon, and the other one's a bit of an idiot. And
So they're both very Mormon.
no, but one of them's not very good at being a Mormon, and he teaches all of that because they go to Africa or whatever,
Yeah.
and he teaches them his versions of how the Book of Mormon works, and then actual Mormons come over, and the Africans show back what they've learned, and they're just being like, "What the fuck have you taught them?" But apparently, in one of the shows, Matt or Trey's going to be in it, only in one of them, and it's a character with no lines. He's just going to be.
He's just going to show up and be like...
Yeah, Sam says he reckons he knows which character it's going to be, because the way the character came on stage, he was just like, that's the kind of character that he would fill in for. But yeah, apparently only one, and I don't know if it's Matt or Trey, but one of them's going to do it.
That's quite interesting, though. But I really am looking forward to it.
It's just that after hearing that American's opinion, I just I want to. When are you going to see it? I need to go find him and find out when
Same
you're going to
show.
see it.
Where are you seating?
Can I have the ticket? Can you buy an extra ticket, please? But yeah, it looks to be a good show.
Yeah, I really want to see
I
it.
want to see it.
I
Yeah.
wish I'd thought about it when that Mormon started hitting on me.
What?
Mormon bloke.
Mormon
Pretty sure
bloke?
I'm allowed
bloke?
to.
Oh no, you said about that,
Yeah.
and then you said he was a Mormon, and I was like, no, he's probably trying to convert you. He wasn't
Were you-
hitting you.
But it was
Reading
the
the
way
wrong
he was
signals.
desperate to get me to go out with him one night for a meal or something to talk about becoming a Mormon. It seemed a bit too weird.
Maybe
I should have
one-
turned and said, "Do you want to go see the Book of Mormon together?"
You should
That would
have.
been fun
Yeah, why didn't you?
because I didn't think of it. I was a bit.
Go back and find. Do you remember me from a couple of weeks ago?
I declined your dinner invitation, but I would like to go see a
I've
theatre
taken
movie
some
with
time to think.
Only if we had sex out.
you. And some pancakes.
Of course, you can't have sex without pancakes. That's
Sex and pancakes.
sexy pancakes.
Pancakey sex.
How can you find pancakes sexy?
You don't.
What is wrong with you?
The like child.
I like that.
Apple pie
It goes
sex,
without
isn't it?
saying. I need all of you to agree with what I'm about to say to make him feel weird, and you just do it. Oh no, do you actually find pancakes sexy? It's fine.
No.
No. We're just trying to wind up Adam.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
The usual. Yeah.
That's why you're here, right?
Yeah,
I
no,
thought that
I
was
turn
why-
up every week just
I
to
thought
take
that
a
was
ribbing.
why I allow you into the house.
No, it's just to take the piss out of me.
It's like I walk
Hey,
in
whoa.
and you're like, Johnny, you alone? No, Adam's here. We podcasting? Yeah, all right, bring him up. You don't hear that conversation. We text it.
We have a link.
Oh, right.
It's one of your.
It's one of my rituals.
Yeah, what's your race called? I keep forgetting.
Tiefling.
That's the one. Telfling.
I picked it because it says my last name in it.
TF.
Yeah. Matt TF.
So we did have a list of topics. Should we break into them?
Yeah, why not?
It's the ones you picked up.
I picked up topics?
Yeah.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Did someone drop them first?
Yeah.
I dropped it. All the mics.
The topics were the mics.
Yeah.
And the cups, apparently.
I wanted to talk about... Oh, yeah, why did you bring a cup?
Why is there plural? There's only one mic.
I dropped other ones.
Yeah.
There is another mic over there.
And I have another mic in my bag. And he dropped several mics.
He stole a lot of people's mics.
Yeah,
there was a guy called Mike that he was carrying on his shoulder and he fell off.
I didn't really drop him.
Yeah, if he fell off, it's not.
So I'm curious as well, why did you have all the cups?
What?
You said you have all the cups.
Did he fall?
No, he said I have all the cups.
Why does he have all the cups?
You want
all
a
the
cup?
cups.
No, I saw him carrying in a bottle, and I thought, like, just out of the corner of my eye, it looked like he was carrying a big white mug. And I was like, John, why did you bring a cup? And then I realised it was a bottle of Coke. And then I said, why did you bring it? We have cups here. And then you turned around and went, Matt has all the cups.
Well, that's all I heard, so I had to chime in. Oh, you're going to like that, Matt.
Huh?
You're going to like that.
Did you? Oh, it was you that sent me a text.
Maybe.
Hey, Matt.
Does it say, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, What is it?
Hey, Matt, what internet provider is Adam with? Virgin. Oh. Actually, what it says, even with the O.
I wasn't expecting to read it out.
It's not that funny, to be fair.
I thought it was fun.
Virgin jokes always.
I remember when I was just sitting
They're
around
a
in
terrible
Resistance.
provider.
Yeah, like, comedy value aside, they're shite.
They are pretty
So
sure.
it's a really unrealistic joke anyway.
No, I was sitting in Resistance and Barry just randomly came up to me. I love you. You're my favourite person in the whole wide world. I don't believe you now. I believed you then. 'Cause I was a little bit
Barry.
drunk,
Did he
but I don't
hug
believe
you?
you now.
Drunk Barry is a
Is
crazy
it-
affectionate person.
Did he hug you?
Barry.
Yeah.
Because you have this thing where if people hug you, you then don't trust them ever again.
Is that true?
Yes, he doesn't trust you because you hugged him once.
Wow.
That means you don't trust me.
Or me.
That means you can't
hugged
trust
me from
anyone.
behind, so
I've
that's
never-
I see how it
hugged him.
works.
That
You're
can't
okay.
be right that you trust John more than me.
No, because I said something and he was like, I can't trust because I have trust issues. Like, why? He goes, the last person I trust fucked me over. And I was like, all right, who did you hug last? And he goes, Matt. And then he said some reason why that you were being a dick and he can't trust you because you hugged him.
I don't remember this.
But
Do you remember this conversation?
But you're
Yeah.
okay being hugged from behind.
Yeah, no, it's not really a hug.
No,
It's
no,
a
that's
rape when it involves you. There was some insertion. Is if you get hugged and don't insert, he's like, what the fuck's going on? What's Tony up to? Sneaky fucker.
Sneaky rush on.
No, because hug from front on implies some sort of kind of trust and bond. That can be broken. I don't know. I don't remember
so
this
deep.
conversation.
This is turning into like some kind of psychology.
Yeah. Into Adam's mind.
Oh, we don't want to go there.
And how does that make you feel?
And then what happened?
And how does that make you feel about your father?
And where did he touch you? Show me on the Barry. Didn't we do that a couple of weeks ago as well? Show me where he touched you. Show me on the Barry.
That's how I meet girls.
Show me where he touched
Show me where your father touched you. On me.
Works every time.
Really?
Shouldn't it be the reverse? Show me where your dad made you touch him. On me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So he's definitely going out on Thursday.
Yeah, I get mixed up when I'm drunk. Show me where he touched
It was
you.
a Halloween Resistance as well because you gave me your skeleton. Not skeleton. Oh fucking hell!
Scarecrow.
Ah, yeah, I lost that. I don't know where it is. There'd be some hobo running around at night. Running
around going, I'm Barry!
Oh god! Oh,
Change.
Oh no, it's only Barry. It's a bit taller than last time,
California.
and it smells like piss. But yeah, it's Barry.
Oh,
Barry smells like this.
Yeah, he does.
I woke up smothered in like that fake blood.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had to walk through town to get my Coke. I left it in Flex.
You did the
I
walk of
said,
shame.
Yeah.
Oh, as a zombie.
I could see.
So people might have
I
actually
had
thought it was a
glasses.
zombie.
I could see at least. I had glasses.
Cool.
Cool story, bro.
With one lens missing. But
So you had glass.
So I
So
had to, like, fire.
he was stumbling around, covered in blood,
Yeah, wearing a suit though.
Wearing a suit, and not one person ran from you.
No, it was like midday.
It's just like falling down.
I was like, "Hey, buddy, I left my coat in here." Sounds legit. Which it was, because the coat was there.
No, it's helpful. I mean, if your coat wasn't there, they would have shotgunned you so fast.
No, zombie looking for coats.
It's like, do you have my coat? And if we don't, I'm going to kill you.
Good night.
Yeah, it's good,
Next
right?
week should be good as well.
Yeah. You're going as Evil Barry.
Yeah. I have to go as my costume. I have to grow a goatee.
I'm going as whatever comes in the post first.
When you just do the Family Guy way and just do that.
I could do.
Twirly thing.
Could do.
It'll be Thaddeus. Yeah. Quickly to the Hinden, Peter.
The goatee is like the only beard I can actually grow quite well. Like I don't get any of this. I don't get any of the side that.
Neither do I.
You can't just say this and then fluff someone's face.
No, fluff it closer to the mic. Maybe they'll hear.
No,
He's
at that exact point where just flash a picture of a goatee. And so everyone understands.
We need you to quickly grow a goatee so that we can get a picture of you with a goatee and then sort of like a picture of with arrows pointing to the side where you can't grow your hair.
Hey, has anyone got any felt? Because we'll make the evil thing from Community and we'll put it on him.
We have
felt.
We have things and
She's
sellotape.
great. She might have felt. You have felt?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Do you have any black felt?
Tony has a box of felt.
Tony's a
massive box of felt.
Go get felt.
I want to give Barry a goatee.
You know,
you could just tell Tony to go and
I've
get
also,
felt.
Tony, go get felt.
I've also got some arrowdite.
You know what I want? You know, in Community where you've got evil Abed and he's got the.
Yeah.
We need one for him.
Barry with a goatee.
No, I really wanted to go as Nightwing. Like really bad.
Do it. Alright.
I can't.
Why not?
Because he doesn't have a Nightwing costume.
Because he wasn't trained by Batman.
for reasons not to go as Nightwing. Best reason. Unless, like, Nightwing raped your dad or something. That's a pretty good reason to not go as
Go as Nightwing without his costume. I'm Nightwing on a Nightwing.
Naked.
I'm Dick Grayson.
Yeah. Naked Dick Grayson. I used to be in the
Naked Dick Grayson.
I used to be in the circus. Me, that's it.
But I found my mask.
Would you like to Dick Grayson? That doesn't work really.
Dick Grayson.
I could do Alfred.
Maybe.
Don't do Alfred.
Sorry, I'll hug him
Old
from
people
behind.
don't like that.
Trust me.
Maybe
Just
they-
hug him, he'll have trust issues forevermore.
No, from behind.
Yeah, from behind. Do insert his cock, it'll be fine.
I'm still confused about this conversation. I'm wondering when this was.
The conversation we had like a year or so ago. You said that
It must have been a jokey conversation, surely.
no, you were crying.
I do that all the time anyway.
Yeah, no, that's
He's
what
crying
I'm
right now. He's just really good at hiding it.
It's like every time you guys start talking to each other, I go. What's brilliant about the microphone, so no one's actually going to see what
You
I
attack your enemies by flinging your tears. It's like
Tears of joy.
Super villain ever. Get out!
Is that how Moist on
Yeah, I imagine that is how he works.
no,
Here's your mail? It's a bit
Oh, have you heard? Dr.
yeah.
Horrible 2's been suspended.
I have. I did
Sucks.
I didn't even know it was coming out, so...
No, they
I'm right.
the last thing I heard was MBH was like, oh, we've started properly doing work on it, the script's being written and all that, and then now apparently
Joss
no,
Whedon said
because of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Avengers 2.
What about all this Kickstarter stuff?
He said no because of the Kickstarter that they did with Veronica Mars,
Yeah.
and they got the funding for the movie
Yeah.
in 9 hours,
Yeah.
which fucking brilliant.
They started talking about
The internet was all like
Terminator,
Firefly season 2, and Joss Whedon went no, which kind of glad about. If you do a season 2 now, it's going to be shite.
Yeah.
If they were going to do season 2, you do it back then before the movie, before you killed off Wash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can't
Oh,
do a
don't
film
bring it out.
Yeah.
like. I mean, people would still watch it. They'd
It
love
wouldn't
it,
be as good.
but it wouldn't be as good because without Wash, you'd for always be like, "How would this episode have been if Wash was in it?"
Maybe they
they
would
could maybe do a movie, a second movie.
fly like a
They
leaf.
could
Yeah, but
possibly
they
do
were
that.
talking about movies as well.
Did you hear about, speaking of Kickstarter, did you hear about that little girl? She's like 9 years old and she made her own Kickstarter to go to raise something like $65,000
For
to go to an RPG camp.
What?
Where they basically teach you basic coding and you can make like a phone game.
No, I didn't hear that.
No, she's had this Kickstarter for like, I think she had it for over a month, and she'd almost raised the 65,000 to go on her little RPG thing. She was 9 years old. She was so proud of herself, and then everyone found out that her mum's like a multi-millionaire.
So they took it away.
I think everyone's just kind of backed out of it now.
Shit, it's on 3.8 million.
What, the Veronica Mars?
Veronica Mars. Their goal was 2 million, and they're on 3.8 at the moment.
Donate.
And they've still got 19 days to go.
Donate $1.
Veronica Mars is cool though.
No, I liked that show. It was good.
Let me see her again.
Justin Bell.
That bird was in Heroes.
Yeah, she was Ellie.
Yeah.
Very. Can't believe you don't trust me.
Sailor.
Can't believe you don't trust me.
Sailor killed.
I do. I don't know what. I really don't remember this conversation. I'm confused.
It's fine, Adam. It's fine.
I think I was probably just drunk.
Fuck you.
Was I drunk?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
No, you were at work, so yeah, you're pretty drunk.
Yeah.
It's
Could have been a
late.
work
It's
day.
too late, Adam.
Hey, hang on. John lies. This could all be a lie.
It's cool. Yeah.
Check Wikipedia.
It's true because it's the truth on Wikipedia.
I know, right? It's totally there.
Yeah, look. No, I've closed it already. You should do it quicker.
It's not really on Gullible. It's Gullible on
Really?
TV.
Hey, you took my lungs.
You took my lungs, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, now we have to put ASDF movie in the link dump.
Now that you fucking said it, Jesus Christ.
You made a reference to it.
You're a reference.
I like how you blame Adam, but I the one who brought it up.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we.
He knows why he's here.
I'm here. Oh.
Oh. You're here because you're the tallest, and we need a tallest.
I haven't seen that in ages.
What?
If anything should get a film, that should get a
That
film.
should get a film. I don't think Jonah Vasquez would do that though.
Why not?
He probably would.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well,
Kickstart something.
At least Johnny Homicide and Maniac 2.
That would be.
Or at
awesome.
least a cartoon of that.
A Binarycore movie. Plotline, go. What
Right,
would it be?
Is this one
set
of
in
the,
an apocalyptic
Come on, this
future.
is oh,
Wait,
that's good. All right.
okay,
Why?
I've already
Why is it
started writing that
apocalypse?
novel.
What? Why is it an
Yeah,
apocalypse?
I started writing a novel.
You looked at me as if I've been delving into your secret.
Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck?
I'll check
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
I was thinking more that I hope they serve beer in hell where we get Adam hitched.
Yeah.
What?
Could be a road trip movie.
Road trip movie.
Where
We could just go on a road trip.
me and
film it.
Adam get girlfriends.
Ha!
And
Wait, which bit would I
Nah,
marry on
Believable
me?
plot lines, Barry. Believable plot lines.
amazing plot lines.
Wait, which bit's
No, Adam gets a really good
Yes,
one,
okay.
but I'm the one who initiates it. I get rid of the fat friend. So you'd be like a comedy buddy.
So wait, you're writing a movie.
Alright,
so you're the sidekick in the movie you came up with.
Yes, yeah, why not?
No, you're
To be
best.
fair, it's worked before.
That would be a good movie. And then Apocalypse, bang.
Adam
got laid. Well then.
Adam gets laid, which causes the apocalypse.
No, he
Yeah, who knew?
he shines through.
Yeah,
and
yeah, right.
value.
Turns into an actual power.
Oh my god, are we winning this?
No, not yet.
Why
Why
don't
are we
we
in
written
this?
that much?
Yeah.
Is this the thing, the book that you're coming up with?
Yeah.
Is that a
Which-
serious thing? Or
Yeah, no, I started it with what was
we
that
all
thing
have
called?
swords?
The
NaNoWriMo.
NaNoWriMo. It's National
NaNoWriMos.
NaNoWriMo.
You should
What
put
is it?
National
NaNoWriMos.
National Novel Writing Month.
Yeah, you're meant to write a novel in. Well, you write it in a month, and then you spend like 3 months doing all the editing work.
No, you do the whole thing in a month.
Not according to the site. It's
it used to be.
the emails that they send you each week after the month was up. They were like, "Now you should start doing the editing because it doesn't want you to do any editing while you're writing. It wants you just to go through it."
Well, I heard you
See, that's
say...
how much I wrote on mine before I realised you were doing one.
Is that
Yeah.
like
Well,
Or is it
I've
like one paragraph?
oh, okay.
written
no.
4,000 words.
So it's not that.
But
It's
basically,
not a lot, really. It's like it's 15 pages and it's a chapter.
what I
really.
take away from this is that you failed NaNoWriMo.
Oh no! At no point was I thinking, do you know what? I'm going to write this in a month. I was just like, it's a reason to start writing a novel.
Well, I'm going to write one about nanobot.
Nano what?
NaNoWriMo's in November. so
nanobot rhinos.
Stop
That's
planning
how.
now.
Tiny little rhinos.
No, it'd be like loads of tiny ones that make a giant one. Nanobots, dude, come on.
And they'll do one about
Nanobots.
nanomorphs.
And we have the battle.
They spit acid and they eat people and they chest burst. Them.
D&D session, nanobot rhinos, go. Holy shit, they're all over me. And they form a rhino inside you and then chest burst out.
Does someone have to smell your flower first?
No. Oh, right. No.
See, second reference to that ASDF movie.
I haven't made a reference yet.
I'm
so
going
I'm
to
not
punch
sure.
you in the face.
In the face. Die, potato.
Today.
Not today.
What do we
I'll
say?
save
Not
you.
today.
True powers, activate!
No, I saw the best reference to that meme is, what do we say to the Java update? Not today.
There's a woman
I showed
being
you
mugged.
that one,
Yeah,
There's a woman being mugged and the guy goes, "Fear not, I'll save you. Tree powers activate." He just turns into a tree. That's it.
At least he has that power in the
Are you a man or a mouse?
That's the whole thing. Doesn't say anything. Shoot it down.
The reason we're watching that is because David told me all about that. Forced me to watch it. So he's managed to get into this week's podcast in a way.
Who?
David.
I hate David.
Wow, he's really gonna hate himself.
Dick.
I know,
Who's
he
the
likes
last
News Grounds. Is the one he doesn't like? No, wait, what one?
What are you
Dave,
on about?
Dave doesn't like something.
Magical Trevor.
That's it.
Oh, it's David we're talking about.
Yeah.
Is Magical
David.
Trevor the mushroom? Badger.
No, it's
No,
everyone
that's
loves Magical
Oh, he
Trevor.
should.
I think we should play that halfway through the
Amazing
podcast just for David, so because he listens to the podcast. Can't
Yeah, but you've just told him that, so we should have done it before you said it.
Yeah. Oh well, too late.
This is like Spaceballs. This is like, what?
Well,
Wait, so we're here?
we're watching the movie of the movie. This is us right now.
talking
Quickly,
about
fast forward a bit.
We're in the podcast talking
Hey,
about the
do some
podcast.
post-podcast edit. It's sorted.
Oh, it's like that time that we put the link to the podcast in the podcast link dump. We were so meta that week.
Yo, dog, I heard you like podcasts. So we put a podcast in your podcast. Well, I was listening to a podcast.
No way.
Fuck.
What was
So-
his topics?
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that. We never got round to the bloody topic.
I don't know, like last
We never
time
do.
No, we do.
So, okay, gaming podcast. Hi, Lucy. Let's talk about university.
I won bowling the other night.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, cool.
I won a
you
bowling
cheat?
pin.
Do you want a bowling?
I have a bowling pin picture.
Oh.
That's not how
me.
bowling works.
Kind of looks like a dildo.
You can't just steal it.
It's like I did bowling. I take pin.
I hit it, that's mine.
Dibs. You just walk into the bowling alley. Dibs.
Sir, that's not how
Has anyone else called dibs on those pins? No, well, dibs.
Also, I'm keeping these shoes. Trade. Sweet trade, bro.
They don't. At Hollywood Bowl now, they don't really care about their shoes. They don't like before they take your pair of shoes and give you a pair. They just give you a pair. They don't care anymore. So you could just walk out with their
I
shoes.
think
They'd
that
never
there's
know.
probably like a bowling shoe surplus.
Yeah. Maybe they overall.
Yeah, people aren't running out of bowling. They
You
got too many.
You could wear multiple
Please take
disguises and just keep going in for more shoes.
They tried to panic buy.
It's like, sorry, you don't need to keep coming back.
I'm not doing
Oh, can I have one?
What the hell were you?
It's the bit in Family Guy where he keeps coming back to get cheese, and he looks like he's wearing a different disguise, but it's just lots of people that look like Peter Griffin.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to keep them back then as a
Can you stop
line.
playing coin tosser, please?
I'm not playing.
Why are you calling her a tosser?
Can you stop being a tosser, please? Matt told me that you were a tosser.
I did not say that.
That's what I heard.
We've got
Oh,
it
it's
on
your
the board.
pal.
They're winding you up, Lex.
He's looking so healthy now.
What's that?
It's a Tamagotchi.
He was
That's not a
dying.
Tamagotchi.
It's like the S3
Why
It's
Tamagotchi.
like
does it
a
look
panda
like
got
you?
He was dying and she didn't know why.
No, seriously, the first look at it, I was just like, it's the glasses, really. I
It's
was like,
wearing a
that's you.
panda's boot.
It's wearing
It's also
And so are you.
in the shape of a triangle.
Yeah.
Just like
So
me.
it's very hipster. Look at them glasses on it.
Triangle panda.
It's
I'm
in an
not
owl
hipster.
costume and it's a triangle and it has glasses.
Tony, can you
Triangle
explain
owl.
to
Trowel.
him
Tony explained to me that she's not hipster.
She needs those
She's half
glasses.
hipster. Just through
I
Lucy.
imagine
It's like a
that I need
hybrid.
glasses more than you
Half
do.
hipster and half what?
Dinosaur.
Stir.
I just
Stegosaurus.
thought the coolest thing. A
Well,
dinosaur came down.
It's half hip and half stir, isn't it?
Half hip.
Half
I'm very
stir?
confused.
It sounds like some kind of
Just
dodgy
hijack the
Chinese
word.
meal. Half hip, half star.
Yeah, if you actually need glasses, then you're not hipster.
Oh, for Bowie.
Half a Bowie.
So if you didn't need glasses, then you would be a hipster. You're saying that's the
Well,
only.
if
That's
I'm
the one
wearing-
stipulation. My eyesight is poor, so I'm not a hipster.
If I actually didn't need to wear these glasses and I was wearing them, then I guess. I
Yeah,
would be a
she's
hipster.
right.
So as I said, the one
But I need-
criteria.
I don't need to be wearing them
I
right
need
now
the glasses
because
thick enough. for my
I didn't even see you
thick
put them on. I
frame.
was like,
Don't you have glasses somewhere?
Some I broke. I told you, one lens.
Oh, right, so you haven't fixed them since.
No, I couldn't find the lens. Man.
It's quite interesting when you play games.
And I've been
He's just-
glassless since.
Wait, I'm closing the wrong eye. Fuck.
Glasses.
Why can't I see?
I'm
I
super
can't see
blind.
Let me turn.
oh, that's so you can go out next week.
Blind man.
Super blind.
We all wear glasses.
What's super blind?
I don't
Like
know.
a
We all
superhero
need
that I don't
glasses.
know of. Is it in Kick-Ass? Because it sounds
But I
like a
don't have
shit
them.
superhero.
Kick ass
Do you want to know what the worst superhero
I
I've
can't
had
see how
is?
it
The
is.
acidic
I
Jew.
tried
Shit you not. Jewish
Holy
superhero.
crap.
The
Like
acidic
an-
Jew.
Acidic, as
Yeah,
in
as
they
in-
melt things.
I believe so. I've
Is
never
it
read a
worse than
comic.
Aquaman?
I honestly don't.
Yeah,
need to
worse than
drink
Aquaman.
these ones. They're
What,
so
even Aqualad?
No, Aqualad's badass.
Yeah.
Don't be hating on Aqualad.
Of all of the people in that
They
show.
do not see you, Barry.
Bloody hell. How thick Right, they're yours.
Exactly.
Whoa! Sorry, you without glasses is scarier than him with.
Oh my god, that's horrible. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, they don't have a name for it.
You
Well, they do.
John.
Yeah.
I'm suffering from John.
I never suffer from John, I enjoy it.
I think she looks nice.
Everyone
Everyone else
suffers
suffers
from
from
John.
you having John.
Yeah, I'm a carrier. I don't suffer from John, I just spread it.
That sounds so gross.
I know, it's meant to.
Oh god.
Did you phase out?
Yeah, I was recovering. From
I feel sorry for your child. He's going to be the first natural born carrier of John.
Why should the child we be sorry for? It should be Carys.
Your child,
Oh, God.
born, is going to have a beard and glasses.
Well,
It'd be awesome.
previously we thought it might have a fringe, but I got rid of that. Do you think it knows?
I reckon we still have one.
Oh, yeah, do you think it knows that I've got rid of the fringe, so it knows to get rid of it now?
And it would already drawn or have mock-ups of like some comics.
Yeah. So I've written 300 as well.
You can't talk, dude. Noises.
Is
There's a
John's
baby,
baby
for
a
Christ's
raptor?
sake. Babies can't talk, but they can
Yeah,
hold
but
comics.
I'm pretty sure the first thing they're going to do is not going to go, with a piece of-
No.
That's more realistic than they're talking.
Do you know what? He's got you there. Dude, Barry made sense. Which horseman are you?
Never trust Barry, never rely on Barry, never say Barry makes
Never
sense.
lie on Barry. You heard it here first, women.
What?
Ladies of the internet, never lie on Barry.
It's ladies on the internet.
No, there's not.
They are, but
It's
they're
just Barry on
special
weekends.
sites.
It's just...
They all tell the ladies they're
In a
lying.
dress
So,
and a blonde
speaking
wig.
of special sites, what was
That
that
looked
dating
wonderful.
site you found?
Dateginger.co.uk.
Oh, I thought you were talking about littlepeoplemeet.com.
I think
Little people meet.
Wait, meet is M-E-E-T or M-E-A-t?
M-E-E-T.
Okay, that's a little bit less
It's
weird.
less weird, but it's
Yeah,
still
okay.
a dating
You know
site
how
for
I do?
midgets.
You know on the link dump how I have in brackets what it is that little people meet. I've just put what the fuck. I feel like I've got to come up with a tag to talk about random things, and I'm going up with what the
you
fuck?
have to find your
What
favourite
other
little
niche
person.
dating
Lit-
sites you can find?
littlepeoplemeet.com.
Little people meet. I still get emails from them. There is a story behind this.
Yeah,
I haven't
there is.
just signed up to meet random midgets.
I think we need to
MEET or MEAT?
Let's go with
double E.
M-E-E-T.
Right.
I think we need to
Not
hear
going
the
to
story.
Well, okay, basically, it was Tony's birthday. Well, it's coming up to Tony's birthday.
And what does Tony love?
Tony
Oh
loved-
wait, you couldn't do a donkey show, so you were going to get a midget show.
No, we tried.
Oh right.
And me
So
and
I'm pretty
Tony-
sure you talked about a donkey show once.
Yeah, we did mention it. But me and Tony's sister were talking about what we should get Tony for his birthday. So we thought we'd find a midget hooker. This was before you, Lucy, don't worry. And
Yeah.
She doesn't really care.
But yeah, so we couldn't find any like cheap midget prostitutes in this area.
Was that cheap or sheep? Because I heard sheep.
cheap?
Oh
Well-
my god, a midget dressed as a sheep.
So
Who
what we
also-
decided was that one of us should sign up to a midget dating site, try and find a midget somewhere in our area, and
I would make her
try
sing
and convince
Taylor
them
Swift.
to come to
You-
Tony's birthday.
You know that show Seven Dwarfs that was on not long ago?
Yeah.
One of them was from Watford. I
I
think
did
the girl
not
in
know
it was
that.
from Watford.
Think of
Actually, there is
Taylor
a midget in Hemel somewhere, but I don't know where she
There's
lives,
quite a
so I
few
can't
midgets in
find
Hemel.
But plus,
Every
she,
now and again I
You
see them.
don't see them when you're walking around.
she also looked a bit skanky, so I wanted to pick her up a class midget.
A classy one.
A classy midget for Tony's
Half
birthday.
classy even.
A half-classed.
Half class midget.
What,
Wearing
is that
a
like
sheep
half
costume.
paladin, half barbarian?
Mostly gnome.
A half-classed midget dressed as a sheep. For Tony.
Riding a
Tumblr.com.
donkey. Riding a donkey.
Fuck it, that's my new blog page. Fuck it.
Half-classed.
Half-class midget in a sheep suit. Tumblr.
Who's also
Yeah.
an atheist. Half
Half-classed midget in a sheep suit. .tumblr.
No, who is also
No, it's
atheist.
too long.
That's too long, dude.
That's too long. I don't think it matters now.
Sign up. It's not taken. Sign up.
Oh,
We
you're
really had to check.
I was really, I was
Look,
really hanging
we
on
tried
that.
this before. We thought of random things, and quite a few of them weren't taken.
Yeah.
Like ones that we thought would exist, like boobs, not taken.
Boobs.tumblr.
Yeah.
How is that not taken?
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard that yesterday.
Yeah,
Not that fast.
that's not going in the link.
I thought they
because
were
no one cares.
dead.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not news. Nobody cares.
I heard they were like elves and they just die from like feelings.
I thought someone stabbed them to death brutally.
They was each other. They stabbed.
So what
That's
happened?
too hardcore. It's just themselves. Harakiri. Dun-dun-dun.
What did you just say?
Harakiri.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
I said Harakiri. Dun-dun-dun.
Harikari.
Yeah.
You're Kiri.
Though it's Harikari when you speak about it, but if you were to type it, you say Senpaku. The more you know.
Dun-dun-dun.
In a sheep suit.
That's Mortal Kombat.
Are you actually
Is that like the first topic that we were discussing?
No, we still haven't got to any fucking topics.
I thought that was the first topic because you suddenly brought
No,
something up. So
We
I thought-
had. We were almost close to a topic when Adam said he was being sad and throwing his tears at people. What's the saddest movie you've ever seen?
Oh, that was pretty close.
Die Hard.
Notebook.
Yeah, Notebook.
Terminator. I felt.
Oh, Terminator 2 brings up all my daddy
Like-
issues, man.
I'm really sorry. I mean, they yeah.
Karate
Notebook's
Club.
worse the second time round.
Haven't seen Notebook. I've heard that's quite sad.
Karate Club's quite sad.
Armageddon.
Ugh, yeah, actually.
Step
Karate
Up 3
Kid when the
is
Cobra
Yeah, the
Kai
Cobra
don't
Kai.
win.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
Tangled made me cry.
Tangled's quite sad.
That dude got a 17-year-old. And I was like,
One day I'll be me.
According to someone's list on IMDb, I Am Sam.
That is quite sad film, actually.
Blue Valentine.
I haven't seen
I
that.
have no idea what it's about.
That's a
Notebook.
Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise, Braveheart. Gladiator's not sad.
Gladiator.
Neither's the Notebook. I just have you at. It's
Everyone says Notebook, but I've never seen
it's not sad. It's a story about two people that love each other and that follow their lives.
Yeah, but it's
It's
not
not
the
sad.
end that's sad.
Yeah,
It's the
but
way-
they're fucking old. They're gonna die.
The first,
Yeah, but it's the way that
first 6
she
minutes of
forgets who he is in the middle of the
it. Oh yeah, with the old lady.
She remembers who he is,
Yeah.
and then she
very
forgets who he is straight
That's-
away.
That's
and he's stuck.
Alzheimer's. That's
Yeah,
just
but
how it
Alzheimer's
is.
is sad.
That's
That's
just
not
how
sad.
it is, though.
Yeah, but it's still sad.
It's
It
still
Maybe she's
sad.
like
doesn't
shit, yeah.
happen to everyone. It's something that could happen to someone. So it's
Well, half
sad.
naked
Yeah, but it's not
girls.
the sad because she remembers, and that last.
And
time
then
they
it's
spend
gone,
it
and then
together.
it's like having your whole life ripped away from you.
Yeah,
Because
but they,
she's
But you wouldn't
suddenly
know.
but they
forgot.
spend their
No,
last.
he does. He
Oh, he
knows.
knows.
But they spend
she's
their
forgotten
last
him.
time together, both knowing. So it's not sad because they end.
The ending's
Together.
happy but sad at the same time. It's the fact that
It's
he's going through all
bittersweet.
this.
How about Leon? I actually find that quite sad.
Yeah,
You seen that?
yeah. I mean,
Old Boy
It's John
is
Leon.
quite sad.
Old boy.
Old boy.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I can see why you'd say that.
Sad.
I wouldn't say
Brutal, that
sad.
Oh, it's brutal, but it's sad.
Yeah, that bit with the hammer really makes me cry with sadness.
It's the bit with all the ants are
That
crawling
fight
over him.
scene.
That's sad. I think Crash. Crash is sad.
Nah.
Crash is sad.
Is that when it's multiple stories?
Yeah,
It's all
multiple
tied
stories.
in by that.
It was
Crash.
good. It was a good
It
story.
was good. I know. I really
wouldn't-
like that film.
wouldn't count as sad.
Beauty and the
Nothing
Beast
makes me
makes
sad.
me cry.
I know.
No, this is the problem I have. I don't agree with a lot of films that other people say are sad. But so I'm just trying to think of ones that people say are sad and that I can kind of understand. Crash, Green Mile.
Aliens.
Yeah, aliens are sad when the xenomorphs
Okay.
die. But then they come
Okay,
back.
this list is getting stupid. Titanic, American Beauty.
You are going 1 to 10.
Just
now.
hear Lucy in the background.
Yeah, but at no
Okay.
point is American Beauty a sad
No,
film.
it's not 7.
And number 10 is
Butterfly-
ridiculous.
I kind of agree with Butterfly.
Depending
Effect,
on the ending.
but not the.
Yeah.
If
not-
you go with the
not a top
actual
one.
ending,
Was that where he strangled himself at
yes,
birth?
the
It's
actual
not
ending.
sad though.
No, it's not sad. He fucking deserved it. It was played at Ashton Kutcher.
Right,
That's like that one good film, one good thing he's done.
Cartello Story? I don't remember that being a sad film.
I don't remember that being sad.
Erin Brockovich? That was
No.
a stupid
I
film.
don't remember that being sad either.
$1 Million Baby?
That's
Never
meant
saw
to be
it.
sad. Yeah.
You're a woman, Lisa. You have a different
My
mind to
girl,
us.
yeah.
My girl's.
My girl is kind of sad.
What do you reckon is the saddest film?
Passion of the Christ.
Armageddon. I hated Tony.
Armageddon, yeah.
That.
Armageddon's quite
Yeah,
sad.
Lisa was crying her eyes out.
Cried
I'm a crier.
I don't agree with this list.
At least Ben didn't
I
die.
figured that
Why?
from your reaction to most of the titles.
Well, the ones I know, but it's just, I wouldn't say American Beauty,
No.
really. It's just
Okay,
on
I'm
the list
going
at
to
all.
turn this around. What about saddest video games? Have any video games made you cry?
No video games made me cry, no.
None's made me cry.
Like, no film has made me cry, but
What?
You have no soul.
I cried at the end of Step Up 3.
because it was really bad.
You watched
No.
Step Up 3? There's a Step Up
no,
3?
he loves those films.
Fucking hell.
I don't blame
That's
you.
Step Up
actually.
4.
Pretty-
Step Up 3 is the best
Pretty
one,
hard.
lot, I reckon.
I like Step Up 2 because it had Moose.
What, the
Moose is in
Streets?
Step Up 3 and Step Up 4.
That's
I'm
the
not
Michael
watching
Jackson
Step Up
guy,
2.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
cool.
not watching Step Up 3 or 4.
You need to. He's the main character in Step Up 3.
Not watching.
He's awesome in Step Up
I'm
3.
still not watching.
You have to.
That thing you showed me where they were all wearing like electronic light suits, is that number 3?
That's
Tron.
3, yeah.
This is Tron. Yeah, no, it was very much Tron. It did look like Tron, yeah.
Yeah, that was number 3.
The Running Man.
The Running Man is such a good film.
Who loves you and who do you love?
Barry.
You need to.
Which is where Moxie got a catchphrase from.
I'm going to make you watch Step Up 3.
I'm not going to watch
What
that.
happened to Sub-Zero? He had to split.
Unless we record the whole audio of me watching it with you.
Sounds good.
No, sorry, you said about sad
New
games.
I'll put it on
series.
DVD, I'll bring it round.
Let's put insert name through hell.
Let's make Adam watch.
No, it's good. It'll give Lucy a chance to pick films. If we have a series where Lucy picks a film, then we record our reactions to watching the shittest films ever made.
Well, like, so after you've watched it, you just do a podcast. You go, what the?
No. We record during the film.
Only if
because
we can
the last 2 films that we've watched with Lucy, me and Tony have both spent the entire film going, "Fuck."
What was it?
Muriel's
Wedding.
Oh, I've heard that's not good film.
Fucking terrible film.
Female trouble.
Female trouble.
God, what is that about?
Oh, you
Jesus.
don't even fucking know.
I know, right?
Yeah, that says it all.
Alright, we can do this only if we make Lucy watch like some really gory films.
That
and
seems
we
fine.
record that.
You know that film that you lot aren't allowed to
Oh
talk
god,
about?
no, we can't show her that.
No, we're not showing that.
Brain Dead.
Brain Dead would be.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine, but we're
Peter
not.
Jackson.
The one that
It's-
you're on
it's
about
his
is
first-
not showing that.
It's first Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, not
Brain Dead.
fucked up crazy.
Oh.
Oh no, yeah, no,
We
Brain
could.
Dead. No.
Does this mean we get to watch Step Up 3?
Yes.
I love how I don't remember the name of this film because you haven't told me in ages.
Because
But
You don't want
we
to
know exactly what we're
Yeah,
talking
you don't
about.
want to fucking know.
Is this another
I
one of
remember
these?
the name of
I remember the name.
I remember
It's
several scenes from
permanently
that film, but I just
etched into my memory.
so Barry, you said about sad games. It made me think like, do you have a sad game?
There's going to be some
you say
hero
FF7.
character.
Final Fantasy 7, maybe.
Okay.
Ares.
Easy.
Is it Mass
Easy.
Effect 3?
Is
I
it?
know.
I told you
I
about
will tell you what bit made me cry in FF7. It's when Red's looking up at his father.
Oh yeah, that bit
That
is
is a
actually really
perfect
sad.
scene.
Yeah,
That's
the
good.
Aerith bit not so much, but that
No,
bit is-
that one is a good one.
I
What's
do
it
like
called?
that bit.
Nente?
Saints Row.
Nante?
Nanaki.
Nanaki.
That's his. That's Red's
Yeah,
name.
that's his dad.
His dad's name's Seto.
That's it. Yeah.
Saints Row 2 didn't make me cry, but I got
Saint
really-
Rose 2, where you run around with a dildo.
No, Mass Effect 3. There was one bit in the middle where like there's
Jesus
this like
Christ.
young guy. He's like 19 maybe. You recruit him to your gang,
And
and
you
then
beat
the other
him to
gang
death with a
drag
dildo.
him through streets. Like they tie him to the back of a van, drag him through the streets, and you have to shoot him dead. It's the way the scene's done.
Can you
And
do
I was
it
just
with
like,
a dildo?
The fuck no. You
You
don't have a
can't
choice.
make it hilarious.
No, it's like a really serious bit.
Is that
and
the
you're
scene?
like,
He's like a best friend, isn't he? Yeah, that's exactly it. When he's looking up.
Yeah.
Oh, feels.
Mass Effect 3 ending got me as well.
When Ghost dies in Call of Duty.
Dude, yeah.
Oh,
Or Gaz.
yeah.
Or Gaz as well.
Yeah.
Why'd they kill off the same voice actor twice? For fuck's sake.
I wish they'd do that with Nolan North.
When Brad dies, when Brad Vickers dies in Res 3, I was a bit upset.
Yeah.
I was really attached to him. Really attached.
Actually, the end of Arkham City was kind
Oh,
of sad.
dude, they've got a tear coming out of his eye.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, his
Yeah.
father does.
Oh yeah, I've got that as a gift.
Yeah.
He was crying.
No, the end of Arkham City I thought was quite sad. in a
I've not
shocking.
completed Arkham City yet, so
I think I described playing all of the recent Final Fantasy. It was that terrible.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, they're remaking 10
10
in
and 10
HD.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're throwing 10
Final
too.
PS3
Kind of,
baby.
please take
Yeah.
10 too.
Like, if you're going to remake a
Do you like
game with
Kingdom
better
Hearts?
graphics,
7.
that's my
Like
first
one.
opinion.
I think
that's
the
good,
problem
actually.
is because with PlayStation 2, making it HD isn't as difficult as it would be in. You'd have to do 7 or 8 or 9
come to
or
10
anything.
As well as, and they really want to push the Vita, and it's a way for them to kick out on that.
Yeah.
And then Kingdom Hearts remix they're doing,
Mhm.
which is one the
Chain of Memories.
PSP one, isn't it?
It's Game Boy Advance. PSP one's Birth by Sleep.
Huh.
Chain of Memories is Game Boy Advance. It's the one
How
we
are,
had
they, how are
cards.
they doing it on like PS3 then?
Because they've already done it. They did it in Japan on the PS2.
Oh right, did not know that. So this would be like the first time Western can play it, kind of. Sweet.
Well, in HD, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they released Kingdom Hearts, I think it's 2.5, where it had 1 Chain of Memories and 2 all on the same game. But they didn't release it over here.
I really can't think of any sad games.
No, neither can I really.
Like,
I'm still trying.
People don't make sad games, do they? A game is not.
Walking Dead would. A lot of people say Walking Dead.
Yeah, the
Okay, am I
teaser.
the only one who is actually interested in survival instincts?
Yes.
Because all the articles I've seen are slating it, but I think.
Have you seen a lot of gameplay from it? Because I watched IGN.
I've seen a couple of the Rooster Teeth videos for it.
Yeah,
but
it's not good, man.
it just seems like the one thing I will say they fucked up on is if it's a game about Daryl and Merle, why is there no co-op?
What do you like the sound of? And I'll make it sound shit.
The fact that it's an actual game rather than that adventure one. It's an FPS playing as Daryl. I like that idea.
The only positive that has come out of it, out of most reviews and playthroughs and stuff, is that it's genuine voice acting, and that's really good.
Because I like Daryl. It's my favourite character in that. The fact that it's an actual FPS game, not an adventure game, because adventure games don't appeal to me. And I know you get the crossbow halfway through, but still, the crossbow's pretty cool.
Also, it's a 5-hour game or something.
Yeah, but so was Modern Warfare 2 on Veteran.
But that had multiplayer.
Yeah, no. The one thing I will say is, why has it not got co-op? Like, if Merle's with you the whole time, why is it not there?
Because he's always sick.
Exactly.
He's always sick, and you have to go get him medicine.
Medicine that he stole from the Breaking Bad set. Yeah, I read my trivia. The blue pills in the bottom of the bag are from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Never seen that show. Apparently that's a good show.
It is a really good show.
How about a sniper war from Metal Gear?
Metal Gear.
That made me sad.
Yeah, that's a good scene. Definitely. But yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
No, I'm trying to think of...
When you had to incinerate the companion cube.
Definitely.
I was fine with that.
Yeah, no, I was completely fine with that play.
Genocide in Mass Effect 3.
You fucking loved it.
Yeah, you psycho.
You had a crank. It's annoying. I really can't think of any sad
I'm trying to think if there's any ridiculously sad things in Dragon Age.
I can think of
a really story and character driven.
I can think of loads of pathetic attempts. Aliens being one of them.
Oh, actually, the Walking Dead game.
Yeah, that's what I said. Loads of people would say
that 10 minutes ago.
Would be their main kind of thing.
I didn't hear it and didn't think about it until
Ezio's family getting murdered.
That wasn't that sad.
No,
I didn't care enough.
I'm just trying to think of what would be sad for the character, but you're not invested in Ezio enough by that point in the game.
No, it's too early.
Actually, the end of Red Dead Redemption. That was really sad.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've not completed Red Dead Redemption.
That was
he dies regardless.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
There's nothing.
And the worst thing about it is they give you the impression that you can.
Yeah,
you can
that's
survive,
what
and then
surprises. That's the whole point. Because you get to the end. And you do all the missions, and you bring in the bad guy, and you're like, yeah, and now I'm going to go live on my farm with my family. And then you do farming missions where you have to wrestle a horse.
Have you finished Modern Warfare 3?
No.
I'd say Halo Reach is quite a good one to think about.
Halo 4 Cortana.
Yeah, that was quite sad. Or actually, no. At that point, I was kind of like, I get this is quite a lot because that's basically the chief's wife. But Captain Price's reaction to Soap dying, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
They the voice actor, the guy, he's on the insurance adverts. Yeah, he got that perfect. His reactions to Yuri.
I still need to play that.
Yeah, no, that I'd say that was quite sad because when he figures out what Yuri did and stuff like that, it's quite saddening.
WWE 13 made me cry.
You loved
just because
that
I'd
game.
spent money on it.
Res 6 made me have a little lump.
I still need to finish that. I need to get that back off you at some point.
I like one of the endings though.
There's a Reddit for what's the saddest video game you've ever played.
Okay, what do they say?
Max fucking Payne.
Max Payne.
I think
that is quite tragic.
I think they're just taking the piss about shit games.
That is tragic though, because his family murdered and then he's being haunted by demons.
And you would have two more if you'd have played.
Yeah. Doesn't really care. They're beautifully tragic. Sounds just like you, Barry.
Yay.
To the Moon.
No idea what that is.
Frank Sinatra.
Walking Dead.
To the moon, Alice.
Fallout 3 when your dad dies. I love that.
Majora's Mask.
Was that sad?
Majora's Mask isn't sad. Terrifying, but not sad.
Gears of War 3, if anyone knows that scene. I always played Gears of War 3.
I was thinking about that actually. Half-Life 2, when Eli Vance dies.
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2. when you find out James killed her?
I don't really think that was sad.
No, I didn't.
FF10, the ending of that is good. Come on. That's a good
No,
ending.
that's not a sad ending. That's a I fucking hate you.
That's a
Really.
good game.
Why did Matt tell me this?
Shadow of the Colossus.
That was really sad.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother walked in when I was playing that. And I was like, oh yeah, you can watch, nothing's going to happen. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, no, because that came completely out of
it does.
left field as well.
But it's okay. So
I'm trying to see what games we've got over there. But
Ace Combat 6.
that's the best one. I was like, no.
I'll think about it.
Metal Gear 3 ending.
Bioshock is more of a really good twist.
Kind of. I wouldn't really say that was sad.
Crisis Core.
Yeah, that's you know it's coming though.
Yes. Yeah, that is the closest I've ever come to crying in a game.
What was that?
Crisis Core.
But you know it's coming.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, but it would have been fine.
Persona 3 and 4?
I haven't played Persona 4. Persona 3 was kind of...
People keep saying Herd Mother 3. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Does anyone die in Dragon Age?
I was trying to think
that's
of
what I was trying to think. It depends on like what ending you pick.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was quite sad when I got the ending where the king died. You know who I mean, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. But that's because I really liked his character.
Okay.
No.
There we go. I was right. Apparently in Walking Dead, Lee Everett was the saddest death.
Mm-hmm.
People here have said Soap McTavish, so they've agreed with what I said. I don't know what... Valkyrie
Do you know
Chronicles?
who Lee Everett is?
I think, isn't he the main character?
Yeah. No
I
spoilers.
knew he
there.
died, but...
Yeah.
Ghost, Modern Warfare.
Yeah, what's that?
Noble 6 in Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Cortana,
Okay.
Halo 4. John Maston, Red Dead.
Marston.
Whatever.
What's that?
Zach, Crisis Core.
Definitely.
Steve Burnside in Resi, Code Veronica. That's top 10 on this list, and most of them definitely.
Are there any more?
This is top 10.
Because I know one of those. Unless you include John Marston. I don't know if you completed the game, so.
I don't know, my personal's got to be Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, no, now you've pointed that out, Crisis Core, definitely.
Yeah. Crisis Core, yeah.
Just because after, like, playing that, I became so invested in Zach.
Yeah, no, I Crisis Core, I really did like that game.
Because, even for the short period of time you see him in FF7, I'm like, yeah, Zach's a cool guy, but it's okay that he died. Like, I'm not that fussed.
Yeah.
And then you play through Crisis Core, and you're like, oh my god, you're amazing.
And I feel
Well,
like
we're talking
because...
about sad moments in movies and games. No one's mentioned Wash.
sad film.
Well, yeah, I suppose in
Yeah.
Yeah, Wash.
That got to all of us, didn't it?
Yeah, that did.
And it still does. Like, whenever you something and someone mentions Wash, we'd say it as a joke, kind of, but there is still part of us that goes, you just mentioned Wash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can see that.
It's like, I like seeing him in shows because it reminded me that Wash didn't die.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait for Alpha to turn up, really.
Yeah, that's
Because we're watching Dollhouse.
Oh, okay.
You haven't seen Dollhouse, have you?
No, I haven't.
But you
But I know
have.
he's in it.
Yeah. I was going to say something, totally forgot one of us.
But there's Dollhouse as well.
That's not
One of the deaths in Dollhouse.
That's not.
Dollhouse sucked.
Did you not like Dollhouse?
No, I didn't like it.
Huh?
But you know these. I mean, I don't want to give away spoilers.
Because
Oh, yeah, I
watching
keep
it.
forgetting to
It
reinstate.
was,
You know,
it was too samey for me. I couldn't
Did you-
keep watching it.
Did you watch the whole thing or?
Yeah. I
The
watched
last-
until the last few episodes. and I
The
just-
last
One-
person that died.
Yeah.
That was a bit.
One
Really?
thing,
Yeah, it didn't get to me at all.
one thing I would
Oh,
like.
sorry. Pissed me off.
One thing
Yeah,
I
but that
would.
was the whole point. And then they you can talk in a minute. I'm talking. For fuck's sake. That was sort of going. That was really going.
Well,
I can't believe. All right.
Got you.
Have you played Mass Effect? You played Mass Effect 3?
No.
no, I haven't played any of the Mass Effects.
Like, no,
Damn it!
no, I'm the closest person to get this reference.
That
So
death is one I'm trying to compare to a death in Mass Effect 3, and no one I know has completed Mass Effect 3 and seen that, and seen Dollhouse.
I just had an awesome idea.
Go on.
Telltale game, Final Destination. Think about it. You could be deaf, and then you could work out ways
So you
how
could
to
be
kill everyone.
Candyman.
Do you know what another game that made me sad? Left 4 Dead. When Bill died.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I wasn't overly attached to Bill. I just thought he was.
He
Cool.
was always
That's
the
what I was
character
gonna
you
say.
chose to play.
Yeah, I just thought he was cool.
Matt,
Wasn't
what
overly
you were
attached.
saying about Zach,
Yeah.
I feel the fact that you're playing it on the PSP made you more involved with it. Like the fact that you can be just sitting there playing it. Playing on a console, it just seems a bit different. you feel more engrossed because you're closer to it.
It's a tiny screen.
Yeah,
I remember when you found that Metroid Prime was a woman.
That didn't really make me sad.
Was that the happiest moment in history?
Funny, Super Metroid pops up a lot actually, thinking about it, because
they had
that baby Metroid dies at the end. And you're like,
little baby Metroid.
It saves you.
You know, I think would be the happiest moment in gaming history if Tails was killed in Sonic.
Dominic's convinced Tails is a girl.
Fucking too right, he is.
His name is Miles. What's the girl's name?
Could be.
So in reverse, then, what would you say? Like at the end of the game, that has made you feel the most triumphant. Be like, fuck yeah!
I would say games like Metroid make you feel like, because you lose all your powers and you gain them gradually, and then you're just like badass. So games like that.
Most games do that, really.
No, not most of them. A lot of good.
Yeah, but one that's like made you feel like you've actually overcome and achieved something.
Yeah. No, but I mean, where he's saying about, you lose everything and then you get it back. A lot of games do that. It's how Assassin's Creed 1 worked. You lost all your stuff
and then you had to go.
It's what Darksiders did. You had all your powers in the opening.
It's a common theme.
It's a common trope from it, but I don't like that, because I feel it would work better if you had none of them and then you earned them.
Like in Zelda.
Yeah, then here's everything, taking it away, try and get them back.
Yeah.
I feel that's one of the reasons why I was investing more in Ezio than I was in Altair, because in Altair they take it away from you, whereas Ezio you feel like you earned it more.
Yeah, you never had it to start with.
Yeah, so you feel like you earned it. Also, they didn't cut off your finger.
I think for me it's about achieving the little things in the game. It's not about the whole game. So like Call of Duty 4 doing Mile High. Just doing things like that is a personal achievement. Just to say,
climbing God of War tower.
Exactly. Yeah, like a boss. They're doing all the challenges in one go.
Yeah, I don't understand. But like the end of you get to the end and you feel like yes. That's
okay. End of Modern Warfare 3. There was a point in that, because you've been playing as these characters the whole way through, and because of Soap's death was quite a gripping one. When you finish it as Price,
it's kind of retribution.
It was really good. You've killed the bad guy, which the whole last 5 minutes were all quick time events, and I'm surprised this thing at the end wasn't a quick time event, but it wasn't. Is you basically fall through the roof, you kind of swing off to the side, and you sit on the floor, and you see him pull out the cigar and light it, all first person. And I was just like, do you know what? He deserves that cigar after all of the fucking shit he's just been through.
That's what I feel like after work.
But I really expected it to be press X to light cigar. But because
what happens if you fail the quick?
My beard's on fire. Back to the last save point. But it's so much of that game is all quick time events. I was expecting it to be press X to light cigar, but no, that ending was. And everyone complains about the third game. But
I never played it. That's the one I've skipped. Although actually I haven't done 5 and Modern Warfare 3.
5 was alright. I've got World at War if you want it. It's not brilliant. It's alright.
I've got that for the multiplayer. That's the last one I properly got invested in.
Yeah, no, World at War was quite good.
Fucking attack dog here.
If you like the M1 Grand as a rifle,
Oh, I do.
It's the only weapon I ever played with. If I was playing through it, I would kill someone if I found an M1 Grand. Then
I would always drop it and take the Car 98.
I like the Grand. It was a really good single shot rifle.
Yep.
It reminded me of
body/head. Dead.
Yeah, it reminded me of the DMR. Really.
Correction.
It was brilliant.
It's got like a 7-bullet clip.
It's a single shot bolt rifle.
No, that's the Car 98.
Pretty sure it was the M1 Grand.
Definitely. I know my World War II stuff.
Alright, well then, whichever that one is.
From Red Orchestra.
Whichever is the single shot bolt, that's the one I like.
That's Car 98, the German one.
I've got one. What games you were looking forward to?
Yeah,
really looking forward to. That were, by the time you finished it, couldn't play it anymore. Or the most disappointing one.
Final Fantasy X.
Yeah. See, with me, it was Final Fantasy X because of Matt telling me what happened at the end of that. Because it's the Final Fantasy game that I've attempted to complete the most.
I would say like Final Fantasy 13 or 12, but
I did. I was halfway through.
It was the enemy that just did it for me. It was a giant fucking bubble.
Whale.
It was a whale.
It was a giant fucking bubble.
It was a whale.
Which is your dad?
No, but you're not real.
Yeah, I'm not real, and I've got a narwhal.
And your best friend's dead.
Yeah.
And you're in love with a girl who summons shit.
Have some shit.
But no, Final Fantasy
really
13
looking forward
and
to
12, I gave up halfway through Carey. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't care what happens anymore. 10, I cared up until the end, and then went, no, I'm done.
Yeah, because 10 is actually a really cool journey.
Yeah, it's really good until the end.
13's not a good journey.
Like when you were talking about 10 and you were saying, oh, it's shit and all that. Because I hadn't finished it, I think I liked 10. It was a good story. I tried to complete it so many times, it kept me engrossed. And then you were like, do you want to know the ending? And I was like, go on then. And yeah, now I never want to play it again.
No, it is good. And I like replaying it, because you know he's not
I've
real.
replayed it so many times.
And I would have replayed it recently, but I'm going to play the HD.
So everyone's just going to go Final Fantasy X then?
You're not going to go for AC3?
I don't know.
You know, it was meant to be such a brilliant game, and then
come on, Aliens must win this. The
most disappointing.
Haven't played it. So.
Yeah, but it's not to do
Duke
with...
Nukem. Fucking 10 years in the waiting.
Yeah.
Was that 12 years?
Yeah, but I thought the question
was
wasn't
still
to do
6.
with whether the game was disappointing, it was whether the ending was disappointing. Like, you played the game, got really into it, and the ending was like...
No, not just the ending, the game itself.
Then AC3 would work at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ending was...
Well, because Final Fantasy X is the one that just everything up until that point.
If they had just changed that last scene and not you're not real, he's possibly your dad, he's dead, but once again you're not real. If they just changed that to make it nicer, you are real, he's your dad,
I can
he's
see
dead.
but the thing is, I can see what they were going for. It was supposed to be an emotional ending.
Yeah.
But I never liked Tidus to begin with. I was more upset about Auron than Tidus.
I still liked it. I mean, at first, when I first played it, I hated it. I was like, this is nothing like any of the others. And
if you include 10-2 as part of the ending of 10 as well, then...
Oh, I don't include any of that. So, yeah. I like the bosses.
Any other games that you'd say that were disappointing? Like really?
Metal Gear Solid 2. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Metal Gear Solid 2.
Because they promoted all the Snake stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you're Snake. I'm a Snake. I'm on a boat. And
then you were not Snake.
And you're not Snake. And you're not on a boat.
And Raiden was naked.
Yeah, that was weird.
Fuck off, bro.
Yeah, fat man.
I can't really think of like, other than like, sort of recent games, other than AC. I can't think of ones where I got to the end and I was just like, fuck you.
They made up 2 though with 4, and 3's a prequel. But they really made up 2 with 4 by turning him into a badass. Yeah. Right.
Oh, Borderlands. The end of that game.
That was kind of a disappointment.
Anticlimactic.
Yeah, but made up with DLCs. Thank you, Anthony
Arkham
Birch.
Asylum's ending was a bit...
No, see, Arkham Asylum's alright. Loved it.
Oh, a lot of people.
No, it was the final boss battle that was the problem.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that. It was a generic final boss. I might inject myself and be a monster.
I expected that.
But I didn't really have a problem with it.
No, I never.
I mean, with Joker, they could have done something so much better because Joker's.
Yeah, but that's why the ending was so good.
But yeah, if you make it too much of a final ending, well, you can't do that with Joker. You can't do a final ending.
It does. That didn't.
There's always got to be that.
But it's just like, why that? That just didn't seem. That didn't work as a boss fight. They could have done so much with the Joker because
it was a very easy boss fight.
And not only that, it was versus a giant brute. Joker's supposed to be clever and.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait, hang on. Are we talking about Arkham Asylum or City? I heard City.
Asylum.
Oh, okay.
It's not something the Joker would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, City. I thought we were talking about the ending.
I haven't seen the ending of City.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with Asylum.
Like, it shouldn't have been you fighting Joker. It should have been you fighting somebody Joker sent after you.
Yeah. Or fighting Joker in a different capacity than you versus some big brute.
Because that's not Joker.
But then in the same, it's set up Arkham City perfectly.
No, that's
which
true.
makes me think that it was probably planned.
Which is what I'm saying about you can't do a final sort of ending.
Yeah, it was definitely bad because you had the map.
There's the room in
the
Arkham City map in Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, which is brilliant. That's what
it took so long and no one found it.
Yeah, I think it was just before the Arkham City release.
It was a month. It was like 18 months.
They said, "Look, we're surprised nobody's found this. This is how you do it," and they announced it themselves.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, that has got to be one of the best hidden Easter eggs. Well, it makes you wonder: are there Easter eggs in other games that no one's ever found, and the companies just haven't released it?
I read somewhere that in the PC version of Halo 2, it was delayed, recalled, and then set patched because somebody had hidden a photo of their arse.
Nice.
I have a pretty old copy of Halo 2
on the PC.
Well, there was like 20 seconds of just music, wasn't there? It's fucking shit. That was it.
Favourite Easter eggs?
Favourite Easter eggs?
Aliens.
I like
the actual Easter egg. No, you had that in
God of War had one.
One of the Grand Theft Autos has that.
God of War, the in PS2 version and the remake, at the end when you're in the temple, just before you go on to sit on your throne.
Yeah.
There's the 2 statues of the big Minotaur that you've killed.
Yeah.
And before you get into Hades, and then there's Ares.
Yeah.
If you smash them, like, if you actually dedicate the time to stand there and just whack them, they break. You break both of them. If you're on like normal mode and then got like the hardest mode, you get 2 Easter eggs on each one. They supply you with a code that you then have to figure out, which turns into a phone number that you can then call. Still works today. You call it, and it's Kratos talking to you.
Oh wow,
that is really cool.
That's a bit like the one from Portal. When they put in the radios where it was Morse code, and if you translate it, it was coordinates, and if you go to those coordinates, it's a door that says Aperture Science Headquarters, and that took people. They did it quickly, but it was a lot of information that they had to try and decipher, and you just had dedicated parts of the Steam forum doing it. It was really good.
Yeah.
But the one you said about the actual Easter egg, one of the Grand Theft Autos had that. It's you've got to launch a bike at a lot of speed at a window, and you face through it, and there's literally just an Easter egg sitting on a plinth. There's a couple in Grand Theft Auto as well where I thought it might be Grand Theft Auto is a game with the same sort of engine. You get to a point in the game, and written on the wall is "You're not meant to be here."
Oh, they do that a lot as well. There's a bridge, and on the bridge sign, it has all the information about how many megabytes it takes up and stuff. It's meant to be like, you know, big bridge, but it's like this bridge takes up this much space.
Speaking of things taking up space, you know the Sega at the beginning of the first Sonic, 1/8 of the cartridge.
Huh? Wow.
Yeah. And that's just mad. And then you look at the size of games now. Yeah. We've got to put them on Blu-ray discs, you know. And 1/8 of the Sonic game was Sega.
I got one. When Psycho Mantis in Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah.
Reads your memory card.
Brilliant.
Was that? So you like Crash Bandicoot, do you?
Oh yeah.
Like, yes, I fucking do. What of it?
Or was it the last game you played or something?
No, it was any. I think it recognised some of the title games and any other Konami game.
Yeah, like Castlevania. He goes, you like Castlevania?
Didn't he mentions like Belmont or something like that?
Yeah.
But the boss battle in itself, having to swap and
yeah.
having the number on the Metal Gear Solid.
He makes your controller vibrate,
yeah.
and then you have to actually switch ports to beat him.
Really?
Because he's mind reader, he knows all your moves from the first port. So if you don't work it out, the general via codec actually mentions try picking your port 2,
really?
And then he can't read you. He's like, why can't I read you?
He properly spazzes out. Oh, it is really clever.
No, I remember seeing it was a Newgrounds sort of thing. It was where they were saying, they tell you how to defeat the boss on the back of the game or something.
No, that's the phone number for.
Yeah. So they're good at that kind of stuff.
But that was a brilliant, like, it's not really an Easter egg.
But like you're meant to phone it, but it's written on the back of the box, and if you don't look there, you don't know.
Yeah, there's no other possible way of getting the number apart from going through each one, and there's like hundreds of digits.
There's like 1,000 frequencies.
Yeah, and you have to go through each one, or it's just on the back of the box.
No, or the internet.
But this is before the internet.
Yeah,
before the internet.
Well, before the internet was.
It's like earlier, he goes to me, he goes, "Do you have a dictionary?" I went, "I have the internet."
How about Rooster Teeth in Halo?
Yeah, no. Or not just that, the actual Easter egg room where they went back and on Reach, where they talked about everyone, like Master Chief sucks at Halo, so Arby the Chief was there, all those other things.
Rage has a lot of Doom Easter eggs, like in the
Toasty.
first car you get in. It's got a little bobblehead of Doom.
That'd be one, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of
I can
Rage,
never figure out how to get that guy to come up.
Dishonored.
Yeah.
Made by Bethesda, the art style was just like Rage, even though it's set in sort of like Victorian steampunk. The art style was, because I was playing it and I was just like, this reminds me of Rage. Wait, it's Bethesda. Yeah, I can understand that perfectly.
Yeah, I've still got to play that.
Alright, just sort of end it off because this is one of our longest podcasts. Most underrated game. Like, everyone else has said it's not worth it, but you've kind of liked it.
Duke Nukem.
Yeah,
I was bitching about it because it took so fucking long.
This is why I'm going to say Modern Warfare 3, because everyone I know has complained about it, but I liked it because it was a good end to the story. People complain about it being that game, but if you look at the story 1 to 3, it's a very good third act. It's a very good one, even though it's a third act with 3 acts.
I think Armored Core is underappreciated.
Which one?
Armored Core as a series is quite underappreciated. But I can't really think of anything else.
From what I've read, and to be fair, the only people that I know that have played it have enjoyed it, but apparently Sleeping Dogs.
No, I've heard good things about Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, apparently it's really good, but not many people have played it.
And enjoyed it at the moment.
It's not.
But that's what I was looking at reviews.
But it's a really good game.
People see it as like a GTA filler, don't they? Like waiting for GTA.
But
is it made by?
There's a lot of games.
No, Square Enix.
When people were waiting for God of War,
Steve Enix made that game.
They released Dante's
Inferno.
They're
doing really well on games at the moment.
We did talk about this before, how they're sort of moving away from the games that we expect them to make.
Well, because Tomb Raider, Square Enix, Hitman, Square Enix, Sleeping Dogs is Square Enix.
What happened to Square Enix, man?
They bought loads of other companies.
Square,
and just
Service games.
No, LA Noir's not.
That's Rockstar.
Yeah, LA Noir's Rockstar. There's another one that I didn't think was Square Enix, and it turned out it was.
Square Enix.
But I can't remember what it was.
No. Yeah, any underrated games?
I'm trying to think. In Airblade, I thought was amazing, but no one really. And this is going back a long time, obviously.
It was a very old game, yeah.
And it's just it didn't ever seem to be that popular. But I thought it was an awesome game.
Yeah.
So I'd say it was underrated.
I know it's harder to do it with old games because they're kind of so old, no one remembers them at all. Like there were loads of games that I had, like on the PlayStation 1, that no one really remembers. Life, me can't think of any now. Like R-Type. R-Type was a great game. It was a good little side scroller, but yeah, no one really knew of it.
Skies of Arcadia is probably one of my favourite games, and that was underrated. No one ever really got into that, other than me. That was on the Dreamcast and the GameCube.
I had it for GameCube.
But I had it for the PS1 as well. I had it for 3 consoles.
I enjoyed it that much. I have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on 3 consoles. Yeah, I've got that on the Xbox, the PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 1 and N64.
What's this?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I have that on 3 consoles. Which I only got it on the Xbox because I got to play as me.
Hey, look, you made a you.
Yeah.
The Chronicles of Riddick I quite enjoyed, actually.
I haven't played that as a game.
I've never played it. I played a demo once.
Yeah.
How'd that work as a game?
As a game, it's like a... it's similar to Arkham Asylum, I guess.
Okay.
Where you've got to sort of power yourself up, get your eyes shifted and stuff, so you can actually see in the dark.
Do you play as Riddick? Or?
Yeah, you play as Riddick.
Okay.
I think that there's 2 games. You play as him escaping in the first one from his and actually getting his eyesight.
So that's Pitch Black, isn't it?
Yeah, before Pitch Black.
Oh, okay.
And then you play him, I think, in Pitch Black.
I thought he got his eyes done in Pitch Black.
No, he got it.
No, he got them before then.
That's it.
Because that's where he explains to Jack, who's actually Kira, how you've got to go to a prison, get a shine job.
New trailer looks really good with that, actually, the new Riddick film.
Yeah.
Looks like the first one.
Have you seen Dark Fury?
No.
The anime?
Yeah.
It's what bridges the 2 films.
Yeah,
right. Really good.
It. But yeah, that's an underrated game. Not many people sort of think to play it, but I enjoyed them.
One, I remember really old. It was because it came on demo 1 for the PlayStation. It was the Ghost in the Shell demo.
Yeah.
That was really interesting, playing as the Tachikoma. I never saw the actual game. I've never heard of anyone who's actually played it. But the demo was pretty cool.
I don't think it was big in this country, was it?
I just had a quick look at
Parasite Eve was another one that was.
I love
Parasite Eve.
Brilliant.
I think it was only dedicated games.
50 underrated games.
Number 2 is terrible.
Read
my favourite game.
No, there's 50.
Okay, well,
I've seen.
Are there ones you've heard of?
They're not like a top 10. But
they're just alright. Well,
some of them I've heard of, but a lot of them I've never ever heard of. So I'll just go for the ones I've got now. You've got Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars.
Never played it. That's the DS one, isn't it?
Yeah. The Club.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Battle Station Pacific.
I did enjoy the Club.
Ace Combat 6.
I got that twice.
Def Jam Icon. Stuntman Ignition. Prey.
Prey's good.
Eternal Sonata.
That actually is really good.
Yeah.
I really
Condemned and Condemned 2.
No, I played Condemned
Yeah,
actually. I
you've
quite
got
enjoyed
both
it.
of them,
Yeah, I've got both.
Yeah.
Here's
Condemned 2 is
10 of
still
them,
sealed, shrink wrapped.
There's one on here that I will agree was an underrated game, but they've re-released it. You lot talked about it on the VJs.
Yeah.
Dear Esther?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a remake because originally it's a Half-Life 2 mod, and then they've re-released.
About this
it's a Half-Life 2 mod, but they've now re-released it as an actual game.
I did not know that.
I've got the Half-Life 2 mod version, not the re-release.
Yeah.
So I would have said yes, I agree. That's an underrated game, but that's been picked up, and lots of people are doing it now. So
I love it when it happens, like Killing Floor happens. Mod into
Spider-Man Web of Shadows is there as well. I don't know if that's.
I haven't played that.
Link's crossbow training.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a mobile app.
Okay, I keep seeing Kingdom of Alma. Or
Kingdoms of Amalur?
Yeah,
that was
really
actually
good.
quite good.
Yeah, that's meant to be good.
It's like Skyrim, but in kind of World of Warcraft art
WoW
style.
and Skyrim kind of merged into one.
Resistance 2?
Was in Fall of Man.
I much prefer number
there's 3.
Oh, I did not know that. I hear that Fall of Man, like Resistance Fall of Man, the first one's a pretty good game.
Yeah, for a launch title, it was decent.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I told Matt about this. They found a way to put trophies in older games without editing the game data, so it doesn't have to be resubmitted. And that's why there's no trophies for them, because it has to be recertified.
Right.
It costs money, but they found a way to do it without recertifying it, so they can just do it for free. So they can back catalogue everything.
So just have it as a patch.
So imagine all the old Xbox games that you really love and you'd like to get achievements for, and they could just do it.
You said trophies. Does this work for Xbox?
No, it's not. It's a Sony patent.
Okay.
But I was trying to get you to imagine.
So
Blue
I
Dragon.
could play Spyro the Dragon.
Yes.
And get achievables.
Yes.
We're playing Spyro the Dragon today.
If they wanted to do it, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking throwback. Adam shit. I kicked his ass. We found a way to make it 2-player.
How?
They're on Enter the Dragonfly. There are time trial flying sessions.
It's the same as in the first one as well.
Alright, jam me hype. So we're doing that.
So
we're doing that, and I did it, and I completed the whole thing in 1 minute 47 seconds, and he fucked up in 2 minutes 18.
2 minutes 19, considering that it's the first time I've ever played that game, and I'm not obsessed with Spyro as you are.
I'm obsessed, and it's good.
He's not obsessed, he's just named himself after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Adam says from now on we refer to me as Spyro the person.
Spyro the person.
It's like my obsession with modes.
Only 47 of them.
Yeah.
The 48th mode.
47.
Yeah, more than that. Fucking ludicrous.
No, not 47 modes. It's a 47th mode.
Well, like you're a clone. They fucked up 46 times.
You're a clone, Barry.
No, they fucked up more.
We just didn't keep counting after that.
Or we just gave up after 47.
So like, fuck naming convention. Yeah, you know the perfect one.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the first.
He's the only one that escaped.
Escape. Spell escape.
It is.